We're Caroline and Ian, a British couple who've sold our house, given up work, given away our possessions and are on our second tour of Europe. We've been travelling now for 2 years.
So come and join us and see how Christian faith and van life work together
On a wing and a prayer. Here in Germany, so we've come out to Steinfeld Basilica, and there was a beautiful nun at the gates to welcome us, and even though it was raining, she was just stood under a porch. This is the central aisle, and then one of the features about this church is the high domed painted ceilings, which are stunning when you think how long they've been there. So it's lovely to be still and quiet. What do you do on a rainy day when it's cold outside, Mother?
Find a cafe like we have.
And we'll have hot chocolate and cake. And it's apple strudel and spiced chocolate cake. It's very delicious. And this is the cafe attached to the cloisters. took my mother to the airport, so that's her back to the UK, and we'll probably see her again in May. okay, Mr. A? Well, Mr. A's come good again. He's a man that knows my needs. So I've been a little bit sad because my mum's left and not going to see her again till May, and the children's left, and we've videoed the other children, and I know we've only left the UK for 2 weeks, but it's really kind of a bit... Anyway, he said to me he's going to take me somewhere special. So come and see where he's took me. You will not believe what we have found. Is it a place of natural beauty, do you ask? Is it a place of historical interest, do you ask? No. He has found a Woolworths. So we're going in, for old time's sake, to see what Woolworths sells.
Get the tyre repaired because we have the car till Monday, but the car has to go back on Monday. For a fully automatic car, it's really smart.
It's a little bit rainy. Everybody that sees us says, what a shame you've not had the weather. But actually, it's really good to be out. We've decided to come to an aqueduct, and we've had a little bit of a to-do getting here. So, for 20 minutes up these tiny single-track roads. And the problem is that they're so covered with leaves, it's difficult to actually see where the roads are, and they're really muddy. But we're glad to be out. Leaves are just starting to lose the colour now, as winter's definitely catching us. And the other problem we've got is it's hunting season. So we have heard, not particularly here but near where we stay, in packs of dogs. Haven't heard any gunshot, but they're hunting deers. I've put on a hat the same colour as a deer. Let's see how we fare. Well, I've made it out alive, even with Ian sticking these makeshift antlers on me.
Watch the hunters!
Oh, the thing I like about Germany is definitely the nature. And I'm not the only one that thinks it. Dillilah is having an absolute ball. She is just loving it. All the leaves fluffing up around her. She's such a happy dog. And here's me happy man. I think Dillilah might have bitten off more than she can chew. She's trying to carry a great huge stick. Dillilah. Dillilah. She's very particular about her sticks.
The reason it took us so long to try and find this aqueduct, as you can see, they sign it really, really well, don't they? You know, how we're taking it that the black sign at the bottom is actually for the aqueduct. But then you go to the other side of the tree and they tell you it's that way. And that is the reason why it took us what was something like a 14-minute journey, nearly 25 minutes to get here, down a road that we didn't think that we could go down, because the signage and the way that they point you out to certain things, even Google sends you the wrong way. So we're going to find this aqueduct. We are determined. But today is actually Dillilah's day. We brought her out into the forest, in order so she can have a lovely run round. She spent a bit of time in the house, and now Time for us to have a bit of a run round. My lover out in the woods.
Well, I have spent the last 2 months living out of 2 carrier bags. The carrier bags of clothes are big bags, they are the bags for life ones, but I hope you like my ensemble today. My shoes are from Croatia last year, my scarf from Bulgaria last year, my hat and gloves from Germany this year, and my coat from Primark. Ian has just made a very interesting observation on this hike. So we've been watching the German hikers who are wearing high-vis vests in case you get lost. They have rucksacks with supplies in case you got lost.
Probably a thermal blanket as well in case it gets cold.
They have ordnance survey maps that are waterproofed. And so we thought we'd take stock of what we've got. And we have
Tic Tacs.
2 varieties. A used tissue.
Yeah.
And most importantly, a small tube of face cream in case our skin gets dry.
It's as good as having sun cream, isn't it, really?
Happy hiking!
We noticed we're in the middle of a forest. I'm wearing black with a green hat. Caroline's wearing virtually all green.
Looking
and
like a
Dillilah is pitch black. So if it went dark, we've had to turn around again because it told us that we were going the wrong way again. And the signs that were actually pointing on the other side of the tree are the ones that we need to be following, I think.
Hey ho, we're out for a lovely walk.
Let's see, with big prize at the end of this walk.
Good girl, come on.
Delilah's having a mad moment at them. She's having a real good run through the forest. She's absolutely loving it. Yeah. Oh, she's now frolicking about. Excitable lady. She can't find a way back though. She can't sniff out an aqueduct neither.
We're on one of our crazy walks and we are really getting lost. Google Maps, we love you and we also hate you because we keep ending up in strange dilemmas. So now I've got to go all the way down this embankment carefully because the leaves are really wet and the ground is really soft, and hopefully when we get down to the bottom we should be 6 minutes away from a most magnificent aqueduct. Oh, but it really is a bit hairy trying to get down here. Okay, let's take bets. Who bets I end up on my bum? Hi, we're Caroline and Ian, a British couple who are on our second leg of travelling. It's our second year out in Europe.
That's if we get out these woods. We're lost in Europe.
Germany, to be precise.
In Germany, in a forest.
So come and join us and see how van life and Christian faith work together on a wing and a prayer. Well, we found it. It may look like nothing to those of you who are looking at it as a brick wall, but this little piece of engineering is actually Roman. And what they would do is cut out an area, brick it off, cover it in slabs to keep the water pure and clean, and also to stop it evaporating in summer. And this aqueduct went all the way to Cologne, which is half an hour's drive away. And there it would give fresh water to the city. Here's a little area that you can see of what it would have looked like covered up. I think that is absolutely amazing.
Right, I suppose the signs are starting to make sense. If you look at the map, they've got a circle to tell you that you're at that aqueduct or that area, and all the way along between here and Cologne is our aqueducts all the way along through their water system. So that's why you can point one way or another. These areas here, they have here, here, and all the way along with water stations that go all the way through.
I'm going to celebrate our arrival with a tic tac.
Tactics.
Tactics.
We finally got there in the end. So here we are. At least the frogs could find them. And Dillilah is
In the grass, chewing ball.
Is she? Oh, there she is. Yay up.
What I said about the hikers, you are a hardy lot in Germany. We've found this abandoned building and popped inside, as I always do. And the graffiti, I don't know whether it's true or not, but I believe it, says we were here the 4th of January 2017 and it was -5 degrees. Now the only thing that puts doubt in my head is, why would you bring a spray can on a hike with you? If you can hear creaking, Mr. Ray has found the steps to the upstairs. I hope he don't fall through a hole. Dillilah? Where's she gone? She had her head poking out this window a minute ago. The window's so small, she looks like a bear. Here's the outdoor steps. And the inside. Oh, perhaps somebody does. There's a sleeping bag. It would be drafty. I suppose if you're hiking for days and days, then at least it would be shelter with a view. Oh, by the way, who took a bet that I would fall on my bottom in those woods? You were wrong.
I was wrong.
Never doubt the superiority of Serbian walking boots. Oh no, Croatian walking boots.
So we've managed to get out, get ourselves sorted, and we're taking Dillilah out for a walk on the boardwalk. As you can see, it goes right along there through part of this forest. A little lake by the side. Little lake. A bit of a spattoon, to be honest. And there's a few people out walking around. It's really slightly windy, but not too bad. Sun's out and it's not raining for once. So hurrah. So around the area, it's all that we've been staying. It is all forests, and the trees are beautiful. They're just changing again because winter's coming along. And I'm sat in the passenger's seat because
I'm driving.
We have a driver.
This beautiful car, this Volkswagen, we've had now for 2 weeks. And what are you doing?
Go on.
Oh, we've had for 2 weeks now, and I've absolutely loved it. I've never driven an automatic, and I've never driven in Germany, but I have cracked this. Hairpin bends, autobahn. I love it, absolutely love it. So the car has cost us £600 for 2 weeks hire, and that does include £80 extra to put a second driver on. So for 270 a week for one driver, it's been an absolute godsend.
And she's also remembering which side of the road to be on, which is a bonus.
That is a little bit chauvinistic.
You're doing well. She'll love it when she gets on that autobahn. Ooh, go like a rocket.
We've just dropped the car off, and when we googled it to get back, it would have been 3 buses into the nearest city, and then a large town, and then 45 minutes from the town to the house.
We thought we were going to be stranded, expecting to do at least about an hour, half an hour walk.
Well, it was 2 hours in all, 3 buses and a 45-minute walk.
Yeah, but then the nice people from the Europe car in Erkestein,
Yes.
said we will give you a lift. And they've brought us up into the local town, and at the moment we are sat instead having a wonderful breakfast. We've got rid of the car, we've taken the car back, and Europe car I should say, have been so very kind that they've brought us all the way back to one of our nearest towns. And we've been for a breakfast this morning, filled our boots, these boots, nice and well full, and we are now walking back to the house, and we're going to go through the woods, and all over this area they have these signs for these, I think they're eagles, aren't they? Also,
Something of interest, you will see these hunting lodges. They're usually bigger than that. There's one over there as well, Ian.
Oh yeah.
And you find them on the edge of the woods near a field, and that's where the hunters are shooting deer and wild boar.
So this whole area, or this forest area, is absolutely filled with deer. We have seen a couple of them, but at the moment, this part that we're walking, there's only one, and it's my deer. So walking through the forest, trying to be quiet in case we see any deer, and there are just loads and loads of these, we call them Christmas trees, out and about, and the colours are beautiful, and as always Mrs is off, got to go and catch her up. Actually it's stopped raining and the sun's come out a little bit, and we're actually starting to sweat a bit, which I don't suppose you need to know that. Well, at least we're warmer than we were when we set off. So we're going to find out, hoping that we're taking the right track, and see where it ends. Everywhere from the town is up. Madam's going for a hunt. She decided she wants to climb into one of these hunting lodges to see what she can find. I'm just hoping that the fellow hasn't got a gun in there and we're doing some disturbing. Oh, it's locked. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right. I'll have to try another one. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Oh, right. We can always try one of the others. Can you see anything from there?
No, dead slippy.
Don't know what that's got to do with anything. Anyway, as I said, onwards and upwards. Found something for my lady here. Oh, hi chair. sat there. Oh!
My bum's wet as well.
Can you see anything?
Lots.
Can you see the direction that we're supposed to be going? That might help. We seem to have gone round and round and round a bit in circles. Missed the turning that we're supposed to have gone on. And it's added about another 20 minutes on our journey. But we're on our way back now. Still elusive though, can't see any deer at all. Not anywhere. So if I keep quiet, you see if you can see any. I think she thinks she's at a ride at Alton Towers. She's hanging on there as though she's getting ready for the big dip. Right, Germany are great. Honestly, Google Maps, it's sending us up here. It says now that we're on the right track and we're not far away, but I don't think it's even a track. And all the trees are down, and it is a climb, hence my breathing again. But I've got it all under control. Yeah, we're doing okay. And apparently we're not far away now. I think we're about 15 minutes. But it's going to be 15 minutes of this kind of terrain, I think. As we're walking, a little babbling brook by the side. Yeah. And we still haven't seen any deer. So keep our eyes open. You never know what we might find.